As somebody who's ran a ton of different service businesses, lawn care, mobile detailing, trash can cleaning, even a mobile snowball stand, that we ran the service of providing a snowball outlet to people at parties, daycares, and even events like field days for different schools. In this video, I'm going to break down one system that we've used for every one of these different kinds of services to make sure that they worked and could never fail. A lot of stuff can go wrong in business, so stick this one out. Starting off at number one, it's going to be equipment. This is another major piece of part of starting a service business. You're always going to need equipment. No matter what service you're providing, there's always going to be something that it takes for you to provide this service. So this is going to create your initial investment. So you need to make sure that your initial investment is not too large. You need to make sure once it's not too large for the fact of you don't need that much stuff to start out, because you're not going to have that many jobs. Also, you're not going to have that many high quality jobs or very high paying customers, high ticket servicing that you're going to have to do, that it's really going to rely on having all of that stuff. Also, you don't even know if you're going to like this service. You don't even know if this is something that's going to stick around. So be prepared to provide. If you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments from all of your customers for free, then check out QuoteIQ in the App Store and the Google Play Store, or you can try any paid tier right now for just $1 at myquoteiq.com, which is going to be the first link in the comment section and the description. Also, if you sign up for any tier for a year using my link, you're going to get a free coaching call with me. Very basic servicing. Get the equipment that you know you would need so that you could provide this at the, not a low quality, but at the highest quality with the lowest amount of input. That way you're not going back on yourself saying, hey, listen, I just spent $5,000 to $10,000 and this is not, I don't even want to do this anymore. This can cleaning stuff is not for me. But if you were to go on the back end of it and you would have started this can cleaning business or other business for $1,000, $2,000, could you recover from that? Absolutely. It would no longer be detrimental. And then at that point, you can always scale up. There's always different little ways that you could do it. You could start a can cleaning business and you could buy this large investment. You can get these trucks, right? Do you need that level of quality at first? You don't have a client list. You don't even know how to service, and you don't even know if you like can cleaning. So why go out and make that your biggest goal? And then what are you going to start at the top? No, you want to start. Get you a pressure washer, get you a couple things, some safety stuff, something to put over your face, and go in there with some soap and start washing cans. And coming in at number two, basic services. Find a way to make the service that you're providing to customers as basic as possible. When it comes to my mobile detailing business specifically, I don't make sure that I have every single service out there possible to offer the customer. On the off chance that I one time get a freaking whale that I can charge $1,000 to, because this customer wants their car to be waxed, they're going to want it buffed out, they're going to want paint correction, they're going to want their headliner to be clean, they're going to want their carpets to be extracted. Not every customer is going to be that way, and that's not even a customer I would prefer to service. Everybody's going to have a different way they go through what kind of work they want to do, what kind of services they want to provide. And if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to sit at the same job doing the same stuff, making it harder on yourself for the next 8 hours, then, if you were to provide much more basic services, you open up your client base, you make the jobs easier on you, and you make the jobs easier in completion, because they're always going to be hard. There's always going to be different setbacks. You don't know what's coming at you in this job. And if you know, damn, I got this for the next 8 hours, it's going to suck and you're not going to be happy with your situation. So providing basic services is going to make everything easier on you, make everything easier on your wallet. And it doesn't mean that eventually you can't provide some better services or some crazier servicing so that you can increase your prices. Or if you get good enough, you can increase your prices anyway and still be doing fast and effective basic services. Coming in at number three, another major thing that people do not realize is affordable pricing. Whenever we ran the mobile snowball stand, a large thing and a large factor to a lot of the customers that we got is we're going to these daycares, $100 minimum, which is not that much money to be running out a snowball stand. There's a lot of costs. You're going to have to buy nachos, buy ice, keep the ice cold, get freezers, make sure your ice machine works, make flavors. It's a lot of effort building in up to the process of going to a job. But the thing is, you do the $100 minimum, and then these people get served all their snowballs. You're there on time. You're very effective. It's basic. Of course, it is a very basic business. If you know how to make a snowball, you're great. You're done. It's not going to be the highest quality snowball stand that you've ever seen. It's not like you're driving to somewhere Debro snow and it's got the softest ice and it's got all these crazy toppings and different food assortments that you can purchase. That's not a basic servicing, but these people understand, and we understand, affordable pricing. We're not going to charge you $8 for a snowball. It gets cheaper, but we have lower quality snowballs, but they're still good. It's still a snowball, and you're meeting the customer's requirements. You're meeting the customer's needs. Therefore, they want to keep paying you to come out here, and they're paying you even more money than you would have got if you would have said, now let's hit them at this quote or this quote or this quote. Let's charge them more money. If you're going to go out there and do lawn care, how much are you going to charge for a yard? You could charge 60, 70 bucks. How many yards are you going to get? A significantly less amount than the guy that's running around doing $45 a yard, $50 a yard. He's undercutting you, but in the volume of the jobs that he's landing that you're not, he's getting more referrals than you. He's getting more ears. People know about him. They're saying, yo, this guy does it and he does it great. And he charges like way less than this guy. And you might say, well, guy number 2 only needs this number of jobs to be equal to guy number 3 or guy number 1. It doesn't matter. So all I'm hearing is that this guy makes a little less money at the moment. So in the longer game, he can build a bigger client list. People are going to like him more. He's going to be taking your customers the whole time. You're not taking my customers. I'm going to be charging better prices. You think you're going to take mine? Maybe because your quality's a little better? No, it doesn't work like that. People are going to go to the guy that if you can also be effective while you charge cheap, you are going to make a killing and everyone's going to know about you. The volume of referrals is going to go crazy. And finally, a replicatable system. A lot of these different services, you're going to need help. You're going to need somebody that's with you, and you're going to need somebody that can actually do what you do. I worked for a ton of different lawn care services before I started my own, and they did not have replicatable systems. Yes, you're just going out there and you're cutting grass. I understand everybody knows how to do that. But they weren't staying at one yard. These people were, the guy on the riding mower is cutting the yard, and then he's driving to the next house across the neighborhood that we don't even know where it's at. And this is my first time on the route. So they do not make it very easy. They do not show you, hey, this is what's going to happen. We're going to take this house down all the way done. Now we go to the next one, done. Next one, done. That way you're knocking stuff out as a whole, as a team. It's not going to be that much slower and that much more significant if you cut here and then immediately you leave and you're cutting over here and you're cutting over here. That's why you don't need that many people to run a lawn care business, because realistically, the guy on the mower can just switch out and start doing another thing, while the guy on the weed eater that's edging with the weed eater can go around and finish that. That way you're kind of finishing around the same time, but it's finishing as a whole. So that replicatable system is followable, so anybody joins in, they're able to do it. Same way with my detailing business, and I take large pride in this. I have an exact system of how I go about cleaning a customer's car. I know exactly what my steps are, what their steps are. Anyone that's helping me, and I usually will have someone help me, even if it cuts into the profits a little bit. Time is money, and I'd like to finish a little bit faster, because you can have more things than just one. Just because this is your service business doesn't mean that this is the only money that you can possibly make. You can have other things that are building slowly, and you're teaching people that are behind you how exactly you do it, how you're doing it, the tips, the tricks, the shortcuts. And then these people are able to take it over. They're able to follow behind you, and they do not want to leave you because things are too hard. You're making them too complicated, and then your workers are not able to follow you. And yes, you could say there's going to be a lot of lazy people that are going to try to be a part of these service businesses, or if you have friends, they're probably going to be a little lazy because it's not their business, and they don't understand that working in the business, on the business, it's very meaningful, it's very purposeful to the business owner, but that's why you're compensating these people and you're teaching them the direct route on, hey, listen, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, and it's replicatable. And that way, if you get scaling up and you have more teams, and the guys that learned your system, they just follow your system over and over and over until you got robots that know exactly what you would do in a situation that you're not in. As a free added bonus, 2 people that comment the word lawn are gonna get a code so that they can join my mentorship group. I do bi-weekly coaching calls in there. I have a ton of different courses in there, and I'm going to give you guys free and limited access. So comment lawn down below. I'm going to see you there. If you're looking to start your trash can cleaning business, you're in the right spot. Thanks so much for checking out my school community. Let me tell you about a couple of the things you're going to get when you do join. First and foremost, I'm going to give you guys my A to Z guide on how you can start a trash can cleaning business and do it yourself. Secondly, I'm going to teach you guys the exact pricing strategy that I've used to land each and every customer, get the best responses you can. You're also going to get my step-by-step guide on how I was able to land $10,000 of trash can cleaning and mobile detailing customers all for free. Then I'm going to give you guys the before and after pictures that I use so that you can use them to land these customers yourself. Also, we're going to be doing live Q&As so that I can answer any particular questions you guys do have. There's a forum that you can submit questions in that we have direct access to answer, and there's a ton of different guys in here trying to start the same service businesses that you are, trying to make a ton of different money just like you. It's also not only trash can cleaning. I do offer many other services, pressure washing, mobile detailing, lawn care, and I'm going to be giving you guys all kinds of game on how you can start your business, what equipment you need, how much you need you to charge and how you can make tons of money. So if you're serious about getting started and you want to join a community of like-minded people, hit the button down below and join today.